Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And a beautiful Monday. Well, you know what? I had practiced not to say Monday. And said it anyway. It is a beautiful Tuesday. It is Talk About It Tuesday. Welcome into Sunshine's Corner. Can you believe that we're already into September? And you know, September to me is the unofficial beginning of fall. And I love, even with the scene, how it looks on the outside, just how beautiful it is. Don't you like that time of year? I do. Well, you've stepped into the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner, where we talk about everything that's certainly important for the community. And today, it is not going to be any different because, you know, Bella Magazine, we have partnered together to bring you a little sass and all of that stuff. Look at Kelly, she laughs with it. But, you know, to bring that to you so you can know that what's going on and the power behind that magazine. Good morning, Kelly.
Morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. I still felt funny. Happy Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Well, great. Did you enjoy your holiday?
I did very much. Florida State Seminoles
Oh,
took
come
it to
on,
Alabama.
didn't they do it? They beat them.
Sorry,
Ooh,
Bama
ooh.
fans, but
that's right.
that was
Look,
unexpected.
And Auburn won Saturday. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't talk to me. Well, let me welcome in our friend that she's here with us today, and Madeline.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Sonshine. And Kelly, thank you, Bella Magazine. It's so nice to be here on your corner
Oh, but
today.
of course, I love it. Look,
you.
glad to have you with us. You know what? I want you to just relax. It's just some girlfriends having some good fun, talk about some great stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to introduce you. Should I say, I think the best person to always introduce themselves is that person. Tell us about Madeline, what you do, what it's all about.
I'm very excited to tell you about that. But before we start, this is just a token of fighting breast cancer. Warrior wristbands from the Crew to Yaya's Keeping a Breast Foundation.
Yes.
And I am the executive director of the Crew to Yaya's Keeping a Breast Foundation. Just to give you a little history, the Crew to Yaya's are a crew that were formed in 2002. They started a 501c7c not-for-profit social club. And they had such a committed cause in the fight against breast cancer with the philanthropic purpose that they created the Keeping a Breast Foundation and formalized that in 2010.
Oh, wow.
So actually the Crew de Yayas, they are amazing women. They're fighting breast cancer, and our mission is to inspire hope, enhance the lives of those affected by breast cancer.
Absolutely.
Through advocacy, education, and support services.
I agree.
And that's what we do.
And I think when you said to educate, knowledge is power.
Yes.
When there's so many, when you learn, there's so many ways that I think that sometimes we fear the truth. But once we get the truth, if we can do it, that's why it's so important for the self-exams, the examinations, and everything. Because I think that the sooner you find out, the better it is. I mean, then you know what to do. Knowledge is power. And the work that you do, I have seen the Yayas. I mean, I've been on so many parades. I've seen the Yayas.
Yes,
and not to sit here
they're all
with
in
you.
the pink.
Yes.
All in the pink,
And I think it is, you all are so bubbly. I guess that's the word I'm trying to say, Kelly. She's bubbly whenever I see you out. And all
lots
these,
of pink bling.
You got that right. Bling, bling. And I'm okay. I'm a girl who likes
You're
bling.
okay with that.
I love bling, okay? But to have you here today to tell us about the things that's upcoming and the things that you're working on. And I believe just as with, I like to do this comparison with Kelly, myself, and the Bella Magazine. I think with both of our resources, we can get the message out even more of just how powerful and how important it is to have that magazine in the community. And we get the message out every month to say things that are different.
Yep.
I thank you for partnering with me.
And October is our most important issue because
Yes.
it is always the breast cancer issue during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But we wanted to get Madeline in a month early to give people a heads up of all the events that are going to be happening, because tickets are on sale now for a lot of them, and these fundraisers are very important for the support they do in the community.
Exactly. When you talk about a lot of events, so talk about some of the things that you've got coming up, Madeline. I mean, it got to be a lot of them.
Well, there are a number of events coming up. I'm going to break it down into our fundraising events for the foundation. The first one we have is in October. It's October 10th.
Okay.
It's the 21st One Stroke Closer for a Cure golf tournament. It's at Scenic Hills Country Club. Registration is at 11. They do the scramble at at noon, and there's a tournament that goes on all day, and the yayas being the yayas, creatively, there's a tent at each hole, and there's all these different themes. I know last year there was a speakeasy.
Yayas being the yayas, I love that.
There was a speakeasy theme, a circus theme. I mean, they're all dressed up in circus costumes.
That
and
sounds
then
like fun.
Another one, I remember there's a sausage tent where everything was all about sausage, and the tournament players have so much fun. They all dress up in pink, and it goes on all day. And then there's an awards banquet at night.
It sounds like so much fun. And Kelly, stop it.
I'll keep my sass to myself.
I mean, no, but all of this, and I love the fact for each hole there's a different name.
There's a different theme, yeah.
And that's great. I mean, one is, let's get one called Yaya. I mean, I'm just kidding. I love the Yaya. But the fact of it is, ladies and gentlemen, there was somebody on that I was reading when I put the post up this past weekend, and they were saying just how appreciative they are for Bella Magazine and all that you do. It's on our Facebook page.
Wow.
And how this magazine is so important to them in the community. And I thought that would be a smile on your face for all your hard work and what it does. And I say that to say this to you, because when you put it out there, people will support what you have. We got to let them know, and sometimes keep telling them, because this month is going to be a whole lot, because with October being Breast Cancer Month, September is that month where everything just seems to blossom to get ready for all the events that are coming up.
Yep.
How can people get involved to be a point to help you, to donate, to be a part?
Go to keepingabreastfoundation.org, our homepage, and there's the events and opportunities for sponsorship.
Right.
Opportunities to buy tickets to be a team, but there's always an opportunity to help raise money.
Exactly.
By participating or by sponsorship. So.
Exactly. I know that when going through breast cancer, because I was writing about a friend of mine who was coming up, it's the things that are needed. I mean, when people donate, when people partner, to understand the importance behind it. It's not just somebody saying, oh, I just want to get this. No, it's important. They need the wigs. They need transportation sometimes. They need money to get things that right now they need to just focus on their health.
I was going to share we have programs that where the money that we raise, the Crew de Yayas raise for us and our community. Thank you so much.
Look at them. Tell them. I see. That's your camera right there.
I'm looking. We have breast health programs. We have a mammography program, and our partners locally is Women's Growth, Woodlands Medical Specialists, and Baldwin Health. Our service areas is Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Baldwin County in Alabama, and we are expanding services further east of here. And what those mammography program, what we do with that program is our partners actually, we have agreements with them, and they see patients who are underserved or financially
that's what I'm talking about.
Can't afford to pay for a diagnostic test. They do the financial screenings, and then they bill us on a monthly basis. And then they don't provide any private health information. They just provide what service, the data service, and what the charge is, and then we reimburse them for those services.
Oh, wow.
We also have another agreement with Pensacola Permanent Makeup for 3D breast areola tattoos, and women have been through chemotherapy for their eyebrows. So that's another, you can find them on our website as well. Right. And then the other program we have is the Breast Cancer Assistance Program, where individuals can go on our website, apply individually for financial assistance if they're been diagnosed and are under treatment or recovery for breast cancer. For example, you mentioned transportation. We help if they are not qualified. We have a breast cancer assistance committee made up of 5 ladies on the committee, and they go through the application and determine whether or not they meet the financial poverty level, and they determine by their financial need. We've helped with we pay rent, we pay mortgages, we've paid for transportation. Wow. I've gone down and paid a Florida power bill, but we paid up more than one Florida power bill. But we help with transportation and wigs. If
Both of our faces are.
So a lot of people don't know we do that. So that's why we're so excited to be
the money
here.
stays here.
Exactly,
But
locally.
you guys also, you action. You are doing things.
I'm listening to everything that you offer.
Yeah.
We do.
That is amazing.
And our main events raise all that money stays here locally. We have raised almost $460,000 since the inception of the Crew de Yaya's Keeping Abreast Foundation. Close to 3,000 diagnostic tests and over 2,200 individuals have been assisted. And we want to do more. We have more we want to do. So
What an amazing organization.
I mean, it's so amazing.
The power of women.
The power, say it again.
The
power of women.
women.
I'd say put something behind us, we'll get it done.
Yes.
I mean,
I
but
believe in the power of women coming together.
I
and you guys,
agree. I
that's
agree.
it.
And you named us. I was
We're speechless.
speechless. I mean, I can't get it out right now because you went
I mean,
so far.
I'm just so inspired and it's so rewarding to know that we're making a difference.
But you know, I also see this. I'm not cutting across your Kelly, but it's like when you put that togetherness with the Yayas. I mean, that's a team. Teamwork can reach those goals, and by what you're sharing with us, there's no question in my mind that you all are going beyond and above for all that you do. That is so amazing. Amazing is really not the word that really describes the depth of what you're doing.
I knew about your organization for years, but I did not know the depth of everything and of everything you do.
Exactly.
99% if breast cancer is detected early enough, people can survive it.
Exactly.
And we have a number of survivors in the Yayas as well, and on our boards.
Now I appreciate the Yayas because, like I said, I've seen you many years. Every time I'm in a parade or something, I see the Yayas because I mean, but to say that teamwork, I strongly believe in teamwork. And it proves out that when you put people together for a common cause, there's nothing that you can't do. All you've got to do is keep focused, work toward the goal, and the mission will be completed. And that's what you all are doing, Madeline. I mean, even down to the makeups, even down to the tattooed eyebrows. You're thinking about every single thing that affects a woman because can you imagine the thought that goes through her thought process when she gets that message? But there's a fight that you got to work with. But then to make a person feel beautiful when they lose their hair.
You're going through this, you get this diagnosis, you're going through this treatment, but then there's all these other side effects of the treatment that some people don't know about, but that affects you deeply as a woman.
Exactly.
And how you feel.
How you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
Your dignity and
you're trying to have strength and persevere the treatment, and then these other things are happening. It's hard.
Unbelievable. But
we're really working hard on doing outreach, and we're talking with some other local healthcare providers to come up with other agreements in the local area and east of us. So we're hoping to add other partners.
Absolutely.
As well.
Well, let me put a plea out. Everybody that watches this show, that views this show, all of the healthcare facilities, look, this is something great. That's not a second thought. Because it's empowering so many women that's going through a difficult time. And I just got to say to Madeline, oh my goodness, this is really, really awesome work because of the fact it's all about helping somebody else, extending that hand where somebody else needs it. Perhaps if there's a person when they do realize that may not have the resources that are needed, but you got to know now that there's help. So please, as you view this today, tell somebody to tell somebody. Get that word out there to attend all of these events that are being planned. I mean, with the golf tournament, come on, do a hole. Sponsor a hole. Bring some money. Do something, okay? But be a part of it. We're going to talk more about that when we return right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
And welcome back to a topic that is so well needed in our community. I think we should talk about this more often because you know my philosophy. I believe that anything that needs to be dealt with, the more you talk about it, the more you put heads in together, the more you find ways to great things that can come from those different thought processes that go on. Just as we're talking now, I'm trying to think of ways that connect, that can help the community for people for what you do, Madeline, all the things that you all doing there with your foundation. And I believe that obviously, when I see a foundation doing like yours, there's a track record. And I believe that speaks volumes for what you're doing. And the many people that you've already helped and still doing to help even more. I want to encourage everybody to go to the website. Go to the website. And the website is?
keepingabreastfoundation.org. And that's keepingabreast foundation, one word, .org.
Exactly. Now, we were talking about other things that you're going to be doing.
You got more events?
More events coming up.
All right, the next big fundraiser for the Keeping Abreast Foundation is our biggest fundraiser, which is the I Pink I Can Run. It's coming up February 28th, 2026. It's our 13th run, and it's a 4-mile walk run from the Floribama, which is our big sponsor. One of the big sponsors. There's so many sponsors.
Exactly.
It's hard to name all of them. I know Bella will be part of that too. But it's our biggest fundraiser. Last year we had almost 1,000. We had like 955.
Oh, that's a lot.
Ages are from 2 to 83. And the sign up right now is $35 for registration. And we have a beautiful teal with our logo on a pink logo on the shirts for this year, and some other swag items are really famous for our swag items.
How long do you say the walk is?
It's 4 miles. It's down to the Perdido Pass Bridge and back. We feed everybody. We feed everybody before and we feed everybody after. And
it's February, so it's not deathly hot.
You got that right.
and the yayas, there's a team that makes tutus that we sell, and there'll be headbands for sale. This year we're going to have hats as well. And then the next big fundraising events for the foundation is our Pink Ribbon Tennis Tournament. It'll be the 21st tournament this year at the Roger Scott Tennis Center. April 24th and 25th. And there'll be more information and details to come out on that. It's a 2-day event. There's a dinner Friday night, breakfast Saturday morning, and then a lunch.
Oh, wow.
And then there's a award ceremony. Bling, there's a pink bling
I'm all about bling.
auction, and there's a tent with, we have so many sponsors that donate gifts in the community, so that's coming up in April.
Absolutely. Well, what you're talking, I see that you're making a huge impact in the community. Can you just share with us the family the way that it has impacted a family, an individual, how, with everything that comes on them, everything that you donate to them, just, you know, to share that story of how a person feels when they got that help, that they're saying, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Oh my God, how am I going to do this? And here comes a pink angel.
We had, we actually we're in the process now of following up with some of our applicants that received funds, but we did have a testimonial last year at a luncheon where a lady had survived. She was working, she was laid off, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She had no insurance, she had nowhere to go.
Oh, God.
And she, you know, again, bills have to be paid.
Of course.
And we were able to help out and reach out to her, or she reached out to us and we helped her with, you know, getting her through. She's a survivor, so that's the great thing.
Yes,
she survived.
yes.
We caught it early enough, but we were able to, you know, cover that gap
Most
for her
certainly.
financially.
And that's got to
And
be
the cap on the financial assistance, if they meet the requirements, is $5,000.
Of course. I mean, because when you do something like that, and I heard you say you take your rent, mortgage, Florida Power, ECUA, or
Telephone
whatever.
bill, yeah, transportation.
Transportation. That speaks volumes. And when people, I don't know how to say this because I watched a friend, you know, and I understand some of the things you're talking about, and it just brings that back to my mind. But the fact of it is, when there are resources there for us, ladies and gentlemen, when you know that you can give, I believe in sharing. If you put your 20 with my 20, and your 20 with my 20, look how that's going to add up. So I'm just saying, if you want to put your 1,000 with my 1,000 and my 1,000 with your 1,000, look how that's going to add up for people who are in need. And people don't, you may walk down the street, you don't know what that person next to you is going through. You don't understand what that person could be dealing with. That could be that person that just found out that they don't understand. I just lost my job. I got to have something to pay this bill. But then they find out about your foundation. And here's, again, I say, here's that pink angel that's coming up to take care of them. That's why I encourage people to give, and give from the heart. Give so that you can really help. It's never, ever, ever. Don't ever think that, oh, I think I'm just doing this because. I think cancer affects every family in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It may not be your knit family right here.
But you know somebody.
But you know somebody.
1 in 8 women and a small percentage of men.
Exactly.
Nationwide.
Exactly. And when you say with men, the first man that I ever heard of that had breast cancer was Richard Roundtree. He was a star who played in the movie Shaft. I did not know he had breast cancer. And I said, oh my God. So I say that to say, men, you too. You never know. It's them too.
Yep.
But the fact of it is, we're saying give, give, and give. We get 1 month to recognize one of the most deadly diseases.
159 new cases in Escambia,
Yes.
and then 159.
How many?
159 is the average right now, the latest statistics, and 159 in Santa Rosa as well.
Oh, wow. You see what I'm saying? This is right here at home at your doorstep. So let's give, let's help.
And these donations, again, stay local. Sometimes we worry about where can I donate to help a cause, but where is my money actually going? If it's a national cause, you know, where's it actually? This is right here in our community.
Exactly.
You are helping your neighbor.
Exactly.
I love
Exactly.
that.
I have a very little inspiring story to share.
Please.
One of our board members, Lori Perkins.
Oh, I know her.
She was contacted, I think it was in February, might have been January, February, that the St. Aggies softball team and West Florida Tech, they were having the Strikeout Cancer game this past year. I believe it was April 3rd or 4th. I'm sorry,
Right.
my date might be wrong. And they've been doing these games, but they come to learn that a lot of the money that they were raising didn't stay local. And the Coach Wyatt and the St. Aggie softball team, West Florida Tech, committed their Strikeout Cancer game this past year to 3 local foundations. One was Baptist Health, another one was Pensacola Rally, and we were the 3rd recipients.
Oh,
and
wow.
those girls raised in the community out there, St. Aggie's and West Florida Tech, raised close to $30,000 and
Wait.
gave us
Oh,
10 of
girls.
that.
All right.
And so, I mean, there's an example of some. I mean, those girls
That is
are just
impactful.
an inspiration. They're our future.
Absolutely. And the work continues, and you can be a part of it. I mean, really, it's so much. I think I could just sit here and talk about the need of people. But when I say that, it affects all of us, because somewhere in your family, somebody you know has gone through that or going through it now. Could be among those 159 that's just found out, or in Santa Rosa, and I think you said Escambia.
Escambia. And it's in Escambia, you know, of course, they're a higher population.
Of course.
So that tells you something about Santa Rosa, because they're not quite.
Exactly, because it's much smaller.
It's almost equal in the
Unbelievable.
statistic.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a way that you can reach out to help. Come on, don't let anybody tell you that you didn't know, because there's no way you don't. We're going to talk about this a lot coming up through all the month of September and October, so that we can get what we need. And I'm encouraging everybody to make sure you go to the foundation's website and find out everything that you need to know, so you can be a part of this golf tournament that's coming. I think that's going to be fun.
And I appreciate the events throughout the year. This
Yes.
is not just an October issue.
Exactly.
It's a year round, and I like that you guys are
thank you.
continuing throughout the year.
And that's a great thing, because sometimes we just focus on those times, and and everybody does it at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody does everything,
Yeah.
but you see, you continue yours throughout the year. So look, that impact is even stronger. Go. I love it so, and I can see the sincerity in your face when you talk. And when you were telling about, you say, I want to give a little testimony when you mentioned Lori Perkins, your eyes somewhat glistened a little bit. And I was like, okay, when you talk about things that are important to you, people, you know when you're doing it from the heart. Some people say, oh, this is just a job. No. This is something that you give from the inside. That's something you can't fake at any time, because it's real. It is something that you do from your heart. And I believe God sees all of that. He's going to make that even better. I'm a strong believer. And I guarantee you He will. Now, Kelly, I see you got the magazine in your hand, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's September, though. It is not the October pink issue.
That's right, but that's coming up.
That's coming up. I think we cover some of the events that are scheduled to get the word out.
Exactly. And I see you got it back to cool.
Back to school time.
Oh God! Now she is really, look, UW after that is so cool.
And look at the joy on her face.
Exactly.
You can't fake that. I
You
love
cannot.
that.
You
I love
cannot
that
do it.
photo.
You can't do it. And I mean, everybody, if you have not gotten your magazine, you need to pick up your copy for September.
Yes, ma'am. Just hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Get your copy today. Name some of those locations. That was another question that came up.
Well, of course, here, Belmont to Villers.
Right.
The YMCA downtown, Joe Patty's, a number of the coffee shops.
All over town.
All over town. It's on our website and our Facebook page, Pensacola Bella. We list out all the locations, a number of boutiques, our advertisers like Boutique Bray, Lee Tracy. Oh my gosh.
She just had one of those, I understand.
It's Monday to me.
Me too. I feel like it's Monday, so if I miss a lot of things, okay, don't fault me, because I stayed at home yesterday, did nothing. But the fact of it, we'll talk about Bella Magazine, because this magazine has been around. This is coming up to your 20th anniversary.
Yes, next year, 2026.
Yes, 20
years.
Isn't that great?
Very excited.
Longevity.
Longevity.
It says something. It says something. But I encourage everybody to go out and pick up your magazine. You can find out a lot of things that's going on that you need to know, because when you see sassy meets substance, you can't miss it. That's it, right there in this magazine. But when it comes to Bella, every month you got something on. I wouldn't want to sit in your chair. I mean, all that you do. And we were talking even last month about travel. Now we're getting everybody back in school, because it is cool to be back in school.
Yep.
And out with UWF.
We love supporting our local university.
Exactly.
And the women of the local university.
Exactly.
And our cover star is part of our cover story, Courtney, and she talks about going back to school. When she was younger, she started going to school, but then she started working, making some money, and was like, I'm just going to focus on my career. And then a few years ago, she decided to go back to school. And she talks about there was barely an internet when she was there the first time. There was no AI.
Exactly.
So those kind of adjustments, but then also the joy of learning.
Exactly.
And that we have that amazing university right here in town. When I was growing up, it seemed like UWF was mainly where local people went. If they didn't want to go away, couldn't afford to, something like that. We've got people all over the country coming to Pensacola to go to UWF.
Exactly.
So I know the community is very proud of it.
No doubt. And let me say this too, when you said something, when she said, okay, when she started out, she was younger, she didn't get a chance to go into school like she wanted to. She went to work and she got to making money, feeling good, being able to take care of herself. But I tell people all the time, you are never too old to go back to school. That's really the only adult thing to do. Get your education. Knowledge is power.
It is.
It is.
It is so powerful. And once you go, I want to say this because there's a friend of mine that I try to tell, I said, you didn't go then, but you can go now. There's no reason that you can't. And it's so rewarding.
And there's so many online classes,
Oh God,
virtual,
yes.
So there's ways to work it into a busy schedule. It's challenging.
But you can do
to
it.
juggle many things, but there's a lot of ways to do it now.
Exactly. I mean, I'm planning on working on my doctoral degree online.
Good for you.
Good for you. Yes, but it's the only adult thing to do. We're going to talk more about cool in school when we return with Bella Magazine.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Come see us at Royal Appliance Outlet. We have refrigerators, washers and dryers, stoves, beautiful furniture from all of your name brands that you know and trust. Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and GE, all at discount prices. Come visit us today at 1612 Face Boulevard. You're gonna love our easy credit to help you bring all of your favorite furniture home. Come visit Royal Appliance Outlet.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on Blab TV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sonshine's Corner, where we talk about everything on Talk About It Tuesday. That's why we call it Talk About It Tuesday. We don't leave anything unturned.
That's right.
I would really want to thank Madeline. She's got over that. You're doing excellent. You're getting out so many points because when it comes from the heart, it just flows. It simply flows, and that's what's happening. You see that it's just as easy. When you're sharing some valuable information with people that did not know, such as I did not realize the Yayas were doing as much as you do. But now that I know different, then that means I'm going to take another way of looking at what you do to find people as well as myself to help support in any way that I can. And you always find the gems. I mean,
it's easy to do in this community. There's a lot of gems.
It is. I mean, I keep thinking about. When you talk about breast cancer, I wonder when a person hears those words and it's like, how is it that with the work that you do that's so strong and so positive in the community, what does that do for you when a person calls you to say, wow, I just found out, oh wow, I just got to have somebody to talk to. Does that happen in a time like that, that people that need somebody to talk to, that maybe some of the yayas who've experienced this can be that person that can inspire them to say, look, this is a walk that we're going to walk with you through? Anything like that?
They support each other. They support the community. I mean, for example, we just an updated photograph of 32 survivors, current yayas, former yayas, down at Seville a few weeks ago, and they believe in the sisterhood. When I get phone calls, not everyone is actually in our area. And sometimes I've helped them find, there's a lady that's called me a few times from Montgomery, Alabama.
My hometown.
Really? Well, and we can't help her because she's not in our service area.
Right.
But I still want to listen. What can I do to help, and look for foundations in her area to help her. But I always have an ear. Always want to hear what they're going through, and compassion for what they're going through.
Absolutely.
That word is so scary. It's very triggering. Cancer.
That's what I'm saying.
It is, yes, just hearing that word, doesn't it just make you tense up? It's awful.
It's got
It's
to.
awful word.
And to say a lady in Montgomery, Alabama,
she's called me a few times. Yeah.
That's called you to talk to you, but I can imagine. Is it sometimes that when they do hear those words that you've got cancer, they can't talk to the family? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I think
women especially want to stay strong, keep things stable
so
for their
that the family can be strong.
I've interviewed so many women in this community for the October issue, and that is one of the biggest themes I hear, that I just didn't want things to change for my family. And it kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but it also is the strength of women and that they put others first.
Yeah, we have a applicant, a current applicant, and she's basically terminal, so she wants to get everything in order for her family for when the time comes.
Oh my!
And that's heartbreaking.
But of course.
But that's what her priority is.
Oh
is
my!
Take care of her, get things in order for her family.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
I mean, you can't. I don't know if I could. I mean, because I would probably be boohooing. I mean, because I'm such a tearbox. I mean, because when I hear things and when I see things, I'm so emotional, and I want to do what I can to help.
It touches your heart.
Yes, it does. And to say that, and I'm saying this, we're not talking a sad story for you. We're talking we're talking life. We're talking ways that we can help those so they can continue to enjoy their lives. So, and sometimes when things like this happen, because things happen. We live in this world today, things happen. And that there are people that go through things, and when this happens, there's another step that you got to go through. The things that you're offering are needed. Mm-hmm. The things that are coming from the yayas are so needed. I'm sure that to find that we have a place here that goes to the depths of even with the makeup and even to get your eyebrows. I thought when you said the eyebrows, I just thought that just hit me in a way that I don't hear people say that often, because that's their beauty that they're working on, even with the hair.
Their self-image.
That's right, the image. And then you do the tattoos. I mean, this is what I'm talking about by giving back. I hear be a giver, be a doer. I'm a goner, never got any further than your lips. So, but when you get out there and do it, you're making a difference to help somebody else, because you never know what may come your way.
Yep.
Think about that.
Yep.
With something as crucial as that, you never know, it could hit your family.
Yeah.
Then you will find that way, just like that lady from my hometown, Montgomery, Alabama. I wonder why she didn't find anybody at home, but she found somebody here. Yay.
She found somebody.
Absolutely. And I don't want to just keep talking about that, but I do, because it's so important, Madeline. And all those things that you do, you do your things throughout the year, not just in September and October. That's another way that also keep your funding coming. So when that arrives, cancer don't show up in just September and October.
That's correct. Right. Absolutely.
And I did want to mention, we've got a story that September is Gynecological Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, wow. Talk about that.
So that is ovarian, vaginal cancer. We interviewed Dr. Erica Schneider. A lot of people know her, local OBGYN, and talking about all that women miss symptoms or mistake them for something else. The fatigue, the bloating, a little bit of abdominal pain. And we might just kind of shoot away and we stay busy and we're taking care of other people, but you need to get into your doctor.
Exactly.
Better safe than sorry to check on these things.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then she noticed, she mentioned in the article what the things that you think that the overlooked things that you may think is normal. Oh, why am I so tired? Oh, but that could be a sign.
Trying to shake it off, and it shouldn't. Yeah.
Maybe I worked too hard today. I need to do this, or I did that, when it's something totally different.
There's a lot going on in here, though.
Ooh, to
uterine
keep
cancer,
this machine working.
cervical, vulvar. There's a lot.
Exactly. When you think about this, because this is one thing that I plan to do. When I went to an event in Montgomery, I had to speak for a person. There was a gentleman who had cancer, and but then they had this event, and they called it "Cancer, All Colors Matter." And when I saw those ribbons for how many different types of names there are for cancer that affects, that put that idea in my head. I said, okay, before October, I want to put together something where we have it outside where it is all colors matter, and have everybody come together, get sponsored. I think that would be so grand, because when I saw that, the beauty of it just stuck with me. And we're going to talk about that. I think that would be so much fun to get the message out, because the gentleman that I was speaking at, he had prostate, but then it went to his kidneys. And they said that happens a lot. And I was like, okay, something else I learned. But I say this to say, you have given me knowledge today on a lot of things. And this magazine is giving more knowledge than you think you can get to pick up this magazine and read what you need to find out about the different types of cancer and the things that we need to look for as ladies.
Because as you said earlier, early detection is so important for all cancers.
Right. Yeah. Talk about that, how crucial it is to have that early detection, to do that breast exam at home to make sure.
Yeah, you should do that. You do a self breast exam every month, and anything that looks, unusual. If you find a lump, you need to get a mammogram as soon as possible. Because again, if it's detected early enough, there's a 99% survival rate, and that's big. That's 99%. But you
really
have to catch it early.
With the work that you do, what inspired you to be so deeply caring with the yayas, to do what you do on a daily basis, to be in that foundation? What is it that motivates you, that captures you to work as hard as you do to make sure it's known?
Well, it worked out. I kind of fell into my lap. It wasn't really something I was really in search of, because I had retired. I was in healthcare operations, and I knew the chairperson for the I Think I Could Run, Jackie O'Connell. I used to work with her. She was a home care nurse. We worked at Sacred Heart Home Care 20 years ago. And I learned of this position, an opportunity that came available. I've done the I Think I Can Run a few times over there in Floribama, yeah. And was always inspired by the I Think I Can Run. I was not aware of the other fundraising they did, so just having the interview with Jackie and some of the board members, just learning their mission and what they do and how the Crew de Yayas started it and why. And also when I was in healthcare operations at Inova Health System up in Fairfax, Virginia, I opened up 3 breast care centers up there. 2010, 2013 timeline. And we had breast care navigators and surgeons that specialized in breast cancer, and really looking into genetics at that time.
Absolutely.
And how genetics really plays a key in breast cancer and the history. So
it goes way
sort
back.
of a personal connection with Jackie and I Think I Can Run, and learning more about the board and the Yayas and some of my own background just kind of all came together.
And I believe, like this, how you said, fell in your lap.
Fell in my lap, yeah.
Here comes my faith
to be.
again. I believe whatever God has for, He has it strategically set for such a time it is for being in your lap that you're supposed to do. But look at your background. He knew what He was doing when He put it in your lap. Look at what you've already done. Look at the knowledge that you have.
It's a team. It's long. I have a lot of,
but look at the
help.
knowledge that you have that you bring to the table. What you work with, the centers you set up. He knew what He was doing. He put it in your lap. He had a job for you. We're going to talk more about that when we return. If you've got questions, something you want to ask or get talk about your journey, 850-432-7768. 850-432-7768. We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly MacLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quince Dieter, and I am Blab TV.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. Talk About It Tuesday with Bella Magazine. And of course, we have Madeline with us. And I tell you, she's the foundation that she is working with. I won't say, the girls that you all, the yayas. We should have had the yayas back here, man.
All the pink angels.
There you go.
Maybe next month.
Maybe next month, that's right.
I had a few that wanted to come.
Really?
Yeah.
We could have the yayas dress up and come in, with the pink.
We had a few that wanted to come.
We're going to make sure, because next month is really going to be focused a lot on breast cancer.
Yeah.
A lot of that's going to be talked about. You'll be hearing from me, okay? We got to make that happen.
We'll do it.
Okay. And when you were talking a moment ago, I think that is something that needs to be shared. You know how with the holiday that was yesterday, and
yes.
You say, well, I need to go. Well, I'm sorry. You need to leave your name and number. We open on Tuesday morning. Doesn't work right back with you.
I was sharing with Sonshine and Kelly that over the weekend we had an applicant come through our breast cancer assistance program, and our committee, made up of 5 ladies, there wasn't, hey, call us back on Tuesday. They worked with this lady all through the weekend. There were text messages, back and forth emails. She was sending us what she needed help with, and the committee worked through the weekend to determine whether or not and how we can help this family.
That's what I'm talking about.
It didn't
That's
matter.
commitment.
It didn't matter there was a holiday. That did not stop our breast cancer assistance committee.
That's commitment.
It doesn't take a holiday.
Right.
No, that's commitment. To say that, because just that lady that was reaching out, can you imagine reverse situation where she was feeling, it was Labor Day, so what?
Yeah.
But that called commitment. Let's recap a few of the things, some of the events that we can talk about just a little bit more. This is our last break, believe it or not. Okay. Our hour is done. We got 7 minutes. You see how fast that went across?
It did, yeah.
But I want to give everybody a reminder, especially about the golf tournament that's coming up.
October 10th.
That's on my son's birthday. October 10th.
October 10th, Scenic Hills.
Scenic Hills. How they can be a part, what can they do to help support?
You go to keepingabreastfoundation.org and go on our events page and look for opportunities to sign up as a team. Think of what your creative outfit's going to be for your team and your name. There's also opportunities to sponsor and donate.
Right. And Pink I Can Run?
Pink I Can Run is February 28th. That's our 13th run coming up. It's our biggest fundraiser. It will be at the Floribama on February 28th, 2026.
Wow.
And then the Pink Ribbon Tennis Tournament is in April 24th and 25th. And you could go to our webpage as well and sign up for all those events.
Absolutely. So there's no way that you don't know about it, because we're going to play this show again this afternoon at 6 o'clock. So the ones who are at work then get to see it, then you'll be able to watch it at home tonight.
Good.
Be able to share that, say, look, watch this show tonight, because there's some information about the Yayas, what they're doing in Bella Magazine, keeping the word out there, bringing that sass together with all of that substance we have right here on Sunshine's Corner. And I really want to say to you, I commend you. I commend the Yayas on what you all are doing as a team.
That means a lot.
I commend you for you all working toward a common goal to help those that are in need. At such a time like that, it's got to be one of the most rewarding things that can be, to have somebody there that can talk to you, to help you get through something that you're already dealing with, the thought process that you're dealing with. And I just commend you for that work from the bottom of my heart.
We're grateful. We're grateful.
Most certainly. And my girl Kelly.
Hey.
Hey. I got my word now. Hey. Look, but you know, Kelly, I talk about it Tuesday. Every week it gets bigger and better. Because we laugh, we talk, we're serious, but it's fun. And with the magazine and what it does, and I tell you, the power behind this magazine and how many women read this magazine is unbelievable. Not only women, men read it. Yeah. You can learn some things. I mean, because put a bunch of women together, you got a force there to be reckoned with.
That's right.
True. That's a fact.
And I want to remind women about the things like ovarian cancer.
Yes.
There's not a diagnostic tool, so listen to your body.
Exactly.
Your body knows. Trust yourself. Talk to your doctor. Dr. Schneider even says, if your doctor doesn't listen to you or just says it's nothing, but you still feel something's going on,
because you know your
get
body.
Another opinion. Get another opinion.
You know, not if a doctor said that, okay?
Yes.
You know your body.
Yes.
Exactly. And Kelly, I tell you, it is so much so many ways. It's so many articles in these magazines that help so many. That should cause you to smile too. It's a lot of work that goes behind it.
There is, but that's why we do it.
Exactly. And I mean, the focus that is there. And each month, what I've learned with Kelly and the girls, they know what's happening in that month and what they were looking forward to. Then it's covered. So that can give a person that's looking for the information, they got to know it's there. So ladies, for the ones that put on social media who want that magazine, you can come down here to the Villas and get your magazine if you like. We're at 321 De Villa Street, so therefore you can get your magazine right here.
Yep.
But I mean, it's there all over town. Go to the website, give them the website,
bellamagazine.com.
And you'll find that all the areas where the magazines are, so you can have yours monthly.
Yep.
And I appreciate all of the comments that we got from the fact that we were having this conversation today. So I know that people are viewing and they are taking in all of this information because it's so needed. Continue your great work that you do in the community. And I tell you, we got a seat here so we can get you on in October with the Yayas.
They're probably calling me now.
We're going to call me that. But it's fun. This thing that you're doing, you can do things with a great cause and have fun doing it. That means it's coming from the heart. You know, that means it truly comes from the heart. And it's something that you can't fake when it's real. Keep it going, Kelly. What's your words that you want to leave with everybody today? We're down to 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
What's your final say for today on this Talk About It Tuesday?
I guess back to listen to yourself and trust your instincts.
Exactly.
Whether you think it's the time to go back to school, whether you need to see a doctor about something, whether you want to try a new career, whether it's time to take a step back from school and focus on family, work, whatever you want to do.
Do it.
We can do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
You can really do it. Madeline's looking at you like, she's right.
I am.
And you know, I agree with you. I really want to harp on that just a tad more. Get your education if you don't have it.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Go back to school. If you can't take a full load, take so many courses. It may take a little while longer, but you can still get it.
You're getting the learning.
You're
getting the
getting
knowledge.
it.
Yep.
So
and don't put it off till tomorrow, because
thank you.
Who knows what tomorrow brings?
That's right.
Yeah,
Do
that's
it today. Make that move today. And please make sure you check out the golf tournament that's coming up, because that's going to be fun. I mean, that is going to be simply fun. Go to the website, and that website address once more is
www.keepingabreastfoundation.org. One word.
And you can do all of that, ladies and gentlemen, and find out all the information you need. I want to say thank you for tuning in each and every day right here at Sunshine's Corner. But today, Talk About It Tuesday is what we do. Every month we have things to talk about. We bring the sass and substance together. And I leave you as I do every single day, my dear friends. Number one, I appreciate you viewing, because it matters. I'll leave you with a thought every day that I want you to keep close to the heart. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first in whatever you do, I can guarantee you this, you're going to be a total success. So until tomorrow for our Wellness Wednesday with Joy from Baptist Hospital, she's going to be here talking about things, the wellness that encompasses the whole body. So until then, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone, and tell somebody about the foundation, and you will see how you can be that person that can make a difference. Until tomorrow, know that I love you. Keep shining while I'm gone.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.